I have an opening statement which will take me about 5 to 6 minutes to read. And after that, my good friend, Mr. Gaurav Gogoi, will speak in Hindi, and then we'll take a few questions. The takeaway from Budget 2025-26 is that the BJP is wooing the tax-paying middle class and the Bihar electorate. These announcements will be welcomed by the 3.2 crore tax-paying middle class and the 7.65 crore voters of Bihar. For the rest of India, the Honorable Finance Minister had no more than soothing words, punctuated by the applause of BJP members led by the Honorable Prime Minister. Let me first look at the financial performance in the current year, 24-25. Revised receipts are lower by 41,240 crore. Revised net tax receipts are lower by 26,439 crore rupees. On the expenditure side, total expenditure has been cut by rupees 1,04,025 crore, and capital expenditure has been cut by rupees 92,682 crore. Of this cut, the sectors that have suffered most, and the amounts of cuts are health, 1,255 crore rupees, education, 11,584 crore rupees, social welfare, 10,019 crore rupees, agriculture, 10,992 crore rupees, rural development, 75,133 crore rupees, urban development, 18,907 crore rupees, and the development of the Northeast, 1,894 crore rupees. The cruelest cuts were in allocations for the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, OBC, and minorities. Here are a few examples. PM Anisuchit Jati Abhyuday Yojana, budget allocation was 2,040 crore. The actual expenditure is only 800 crore rupees. PM Young Achievers Scholarship for OBC, EBC, and denotified tribes. Allocation was 1,836 crore rupees. Actual expenditure will be 1,381 crore rupees. Post-metric scholarship for scheduled castes, allocation was 6,360 crore rupees. Actual expenditure will be 5,500 crore rupees. Program for development of scheduled tribes, allocation was 4,300 crore rupees. Actual expenditure will be 3,630 crore rupees. There is nothing to cheer about the fact that the government has improved the fiscal deficit from the BE of 4.9% to the revised estimate of 4.8%. It was achieved at a huge cost to the economy. Those who did not believe us when we said that the economy is slowing down will, I hope, believe us now. Those who did not believe us that the capacity of the government to plan and implement schemes has diminished will, I hope, believe us now. Capital expenditure for 2025-26, that is the next year, has been increased by 1,02,661 crore rupees, but having regard to the experience of 24-25, I doubt the capacity of the government to achieve the target. I'm glad, however, that the Finance Minister has shed her faith in astrological determined numbers like last year. Without burdening you with numbers, I urge you to look at the budget estimates and the revised estimates for 24-25 and the budget estimates for 25-26 for the following programs and schemes. They clearly indicate, 1, the government has lost faith in these programs announced with fanfare in the previous budget speeches, and 2, the government's capacity has significantly diminished. Examples are Poshan, Jal Jeevan Mission, National Social Assistance Program, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, Crop Insurance Scheme, Urea Subsidy, and PM Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. In each of these programs, the budget estimates are very different from the revised estimates. Either it means that the government is no longer interested in these programs or has doubts about its capacity to implement the programs. The railways have been shortchanged. If you examine the railway specific heads of expenditure, you will find that in 24-25, the budget estimate was 2,06,961 crore. The revised estimate is 2,12,786 crore. And for the next year, it is 2,13,552 crore. Railways serve the overwhelming majority of the population. The increase of a paltry 766 crore rupees in 2025-26 will not even account for the inflation. The allocation will be effectively less than last year's allocation. On the much vaunted PLI schemes, plus new employment generation scheme, plus Skill India program that we promised to create thousands of jobs, the youth of this country have been cheated. Against the BE of 24-25 of 26,018 crore, the actual expenditure will be only rupees 15,286 crore. Finally, it is evident that neither the FM nor the PM cared for the advice of the Chief Economic Advisor. He gave sensible advice in the economic survey. Get out of the way was his call to the government. On the contrary, the budget is full of new schemes and programs, many of which are beyond the capacity of this government. I counted at least 15 new schemes and programs and 4 new funds. The FM is walking on the worn-out path. She is not willing to break free as we did in 1991 and 2004. She is not willing to deregulate. She is not willing to get out of the way of the people, especially the entrepreneurs and the MSMEs and the startups. It is the bureaucracy that will be happy with this budget. New schemes, new funds make the bureaucracy happy. The stranglehold of government on the activities of the people is getting tighter. In closing, I would like to say say that the economy will trudge. I can hear the microphone. What? I don't know what is wrong with your camera or the line. In closing, I would like to say, can you hear now? In closing, I would like to say, I would like to say, can you hear me in the camera? No, check the line then. From the beginning you did not hear me. No, one of you speak up. What is all this? Huh? Why? Why did it break? In closing, I would like to say that the economy will trudge along on the old path and deliver no more than the usual 6 or 6.5% growth in 25-26. This is a far cry from the 8% growth rate that the CEA estimated in order to become a developed country. In our view, this is a government with no new ideas and no will to reach beyond its grasp. Gaurav.
क्या मेरी आवाज पहुंच रही है आप लोगों को? धन्यवाद आदरणीय श्री चिदम्बरम जी। मैं संक्षेप में हिंदी में अपनी बात रखूंगा। दोस्तों, सबसे पहले आज बजट की शुरुआत में विभिन्न दलों ने, विपक्षी दलों ने, साथ ही साथ कांग्रेस दलों ने के सांसदों ने महाकुंभ में जो लोगों की मृत्यु हुई उसको लेकर हमने सदन के अंदर एक याचना की कि चर्चा होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि कोई भी जानकारी पूरी तरीके से हमें नहीं मिल रही। कितने लोग घायल हैं, कितने लोगों को आज हम ढूंढ नहीं पा रहे, क्यों हुआ, कैसे हुआ, इसको लेकर हमारी स्पष्ट मांग है कि सदन के अंदर चर्चा हो। जब सरकार की तरफ से, अध्यक्ष महोदय की तरफ से कोई निर्देश नहीं आया, कोई उत्तर नहीं आया कि वो चर्चा करेंगे कि नहीं करेंगे, तो उसके विरोध में कांग्रेस पार्टी और विभिन्न दलों ने वॉकआउट किया। आज फिर जब हमने बजट को सुना तो पूरे बजट को सुनने के बाद तो यही पता चलता है कि कहीं ना कहीं प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी, भाजपा सरकार बिहार के निर्वाचन को मद्देनजर रखते हुए और मध्यम वर्ग को फिर से लुभाने की कोशिश में है। लेकिन इस कोशिश में जो पिछले साल की जो उनकी विफलताएं हैं, उन विफलताओं को वो छुपा नहीं सकते। पिछले साल में अगर आप देखें कि बजट में शिक्षा हो, स्वास्थ्य हो, सामाजिक कल्याण हो, कृषि हो, शहरी विकास हो, ग्रामीण विकास हो, इन सब पर भाजपा सरकार ने जितना बजट आवंटन किया था, इन सभी क्षेत्रों में वो पूरे अपने बजट को खर्च नहीं कर पाए।